Well, good day, folks. I'm back, and today we're in Banff again. We're doing the Legacy Trail, which is from Canmore to Banff, if you want to do it one way, or you can do it as an out and return, either Canmore, Banff, or Banff, Canmore, depending on where you choose to park. I'll let you in on a little secret. You can actually get a twofer. You can do Highway 1 from Banff to Johnson Canyon, and then you can do the Legacy Trail from Banff to Canmore, which is actually what I've done, but I've broken it up into two videos. The Legacy Trail is probably the more popular of the two, but it's less wilderness country. I still have my bear spray, but I really don't think you need it. You probably just need a layer in case it gets cold, but generally it's a fairly straightforward trail with very nice infrastructure. Usually I go from Canmore to Banff. I have sushi or lunch in Banff and then I return. Parking, as usual, I will leave GPS coordinates, I think, in the description. I must warn you that I've parked in Canmore numerous times, but on one occasion they did break into my vehicle, which hasn't happened to me in Banff. Isn't to say it won't happen or that it will happen, just letting you know. The Legacy Trail runs parallel to Highway 1, so it can be noisy at times because of the traffic. Banff to Johnson Canyon, of course, is much more remote, if that's more what you want. But the Legacy Trail is just as picturesque, as you'll see. There's a nice little forest here. There's not much to know about the pathway. It undulates quite a bit, meaning it goes up, goes down. It's not really completely flat, but it doesn't have the steep sections like Highway 1A does. The other thing is, the Legacy Trail can get a lot busier than the other trail in Banff. For me, it's best to start out earlier in the day, and then you miss the crowds. Well, it's a lovely little ride. Little ride, I mean, if you do the out and return, it's also about 50 kilometers, 25 kilometers each way, give or take. I'll provide a map in the description as usual. And there is a rest stop halfway where you can stretch your legs, use the toilet, drink your coffee if you like, or water. Take photographs. There's one very short, steep section, which we're coming up to now. But this is about as bad as it gets. Having said that, it's usually into the wind as well. But you'll see now, really steep. Let's see what the bike can do. We have to go down to first gear. Impressive. Really impressive. On my traditional bike, that's definitely walking up the hill material. So that's great. And that's the only really bad, challenging section. I think we'll rest halfway, give my buttocks a break. They're screaming. The cars here, I think it's a drop-off only. You can't park here. Nice table in the shade. I'll be back in a few minutes. It's nice to take in a midway stop. The mountains there are great for photographs. You sit in the shade, have a cold beverage, non-alcoholic, of course, and then hit the road again. Allowed the blood to transport some oxygen to my thighs, my buttocks. I'm working extra hard today. Of course, don't be like me. I did say start out early. Here I am cycling in the midday sun. You know what they say about mad dogs and Englishmen. They're the only ones that go out in the midday sun. Nice. Nice. Whoops, the police have caught somebody for doing something. Well, just doing their jobs. Poor bugger. People do strange things. Just photographing wildflowers, I think. As you can see, the running parallel to the highway is not the best. But it's a nice little ride. Not far to go now. So I mentioned earlier, you can get a twofer. 2 rides from the same point of departure. So it'll be about 100 kilometers all in. I used one battery. I upgraded not too long ago, 35 rides ago. So today is the first real long distance test. I estimated you should be able to get around 140 kilometers on a full charge. But this is going to comfortably do 100, which is incredible. The battery's been really good to me. I'll put it in a follow-up video. Now approaching Banff. Well, we're approaching Banff. This road to my right is Banff Avenue. Once you reach the sign up front, that's the end of the ride. And as I say, usually I go on into Banff and have lunch. That's up to you. If you want to make a sort of a half day of it, I'd recommend go in, have a meal, a beverage, look around, and then ride back to Canmore, or vice versa, whichever you choose. I just find it far more pleasant to spend your break in Banff versus Canmore. And that's it, folks, until the next video. I'll catch you next time. Bye.